We're getting another music biopic, and this time is about the one and only Michael Jackson.
Keep me wondering why, when all I can do is sigh.
No, not that one, the real one. I have to be fully honest, I'm not a big fan of biopics. Most of the time they ignore a lot of things and exaggerate certain events, making the whole thing a little unreliable. If you want to know anything about the life of an artist, take my advice and don't rely on biopics for info. And listen, I'm not bashing biopics here. It's perfectly normal for them to modify the stories a little. It's a movie at the end of the day. They need to tell a story that follows a certain pace. And at 24 years old, I can confidently tell you real life has no pacing. No pacing at all. However, I don't really know how they're gonna do this movie because this is Michael Jackson. His life and career were quite eventful. The man was known for having lots of controversies, making a big deal out of his album releases, especially because the movie seems to focus on the 80s, which, I mean, Michael Jackson's 80s run was one of the most incredible and exciting moments in the history of music, so how are they going to cover not only the music side of things, but the personal ones too in a single movie? I don't know. When I saw the trailer, for a minute I thought it would focus on the release of Thriller, which sounds amazing. The album has more than enough stories and lore to make a whole movie out of it. But they made it pretty clear that it'll go from his time with the Jackson 5 all the way to potentially the release of Dangerous, which is a lot. However, the project looks really good. It looks really cinematic and flashy, which fits Michael's persona, and he's going to be played by his own nephew, by the way. Everything suggests that it'll be a major success, and hopefully a somewhat accurate one too, which is what any fan of his would like. This is also a great opportunity for people to go back to Michael Jackson and maybe pay more attention to the albums instead of just the singles. Which is why for the next couple of days we'll be looking at some of his most acclaimed albums in chronological order to make a little guide for people that may not know much about his discography. So if you want to see that, go ahead and give me a follow.